Everyone, got another review for you, and it's ETS, electronic thermal storage units. These are the Ecombi 408, so I think these are the biggest ones you can get, and there's two in the basement. And what it does is it also gives you time of day, which is 11 cents at the moment per kilowatt hour, if I believe that's right. Yeah, so time of day is good. Cheaper electric, and at the moment I think we're still in summer hours until the 30th of November, which is 18 cents in peak, 11 cents off peak. And yep, so these basically have got ceramic bricks, which will be behind this panel here. And what they'll do is this system will be set up to heat those bricks in off-peak time and give you heat during the peak time. You can have these all over the house. Upstairs we've got the ductless heat pumps. So we've got one upstairs in the main level, one up in the living, or should I say bedroom area, so to heat the other levels of the house. And these are in the basement, because basements obviously in the summertime they're not too warm. So that's a good thing. Don't need air conditioning. So these are great for warming up in the wintertime. Cheap heat. But you've got to make sure that that the settings are right. And these do come pre-installed for Atlantic Canada. So that'll be, yeah, I believe it's Atlantic Canada. It depends where you are. It could be in Ontario or out west of Canada. And that might be different with the rates. So yeah, so these are working very well. It's been a couple of days now they've been on, and to fit these, it's pretty simple where the baseboard would be. So the baseboard was behind this, so the baseboard started there and ended there. So as you can see, I've put some more baseboard down to cover where the holes were, and it takes the existing wiring from where the baseboard was. At first it was easy, and then obviously Nova Scotia Power have to come down and do an inspection, and as the two were on the same fuse, they weren't too happy with the amount of wattage that was on that panel, on that fuse. So they had to rerun another wire cable from the panel to this unit, which is in the bedroom of the basement. And as you can see, there was one 8x8 square hole cut there, and another one which was cut there, and then you can't really see it, but it's behind that there, that baseboard panel, which was another, I think it was like a 6-inch hole, which would be there, which was where the original, the original hole was behind there. But that's all covered up, that's all fixed. Ignite Energy, which is here in Nova Scotia, did the job, and they did an excellent job. And they also have a drywall person to come and fix the holes. They do need painting, but the job was excellently done. Can't fault that. There was 2 holes in the garage as well, which I had to put in as a ceiling, but they've been fixed as well. So all they need is a bit of paint. So yeah, excellent job all round. So with the panel, it comes with an electronic panel. It's going to flicker a bit because of the camera. Currently filming this on a Google Pixel 7. There you go, it's not flickering now. So as you can see, it's AC50. So that means that it's just going to use the bricks. Now you've got an electronic emitter. It's like basically like a baseboard. So it's an instant heat. That's expensive, just like a baseboard. So it's not advisable to have that. So if you just want the bricks, you can have it on AC50 or AC40. So AC40, I believe, is an 80% charge. AC50 is a 100% charge. So they basically do the recharging of the heat for the bricks overnight between the hours of 11 and at night till 7 in the morning. And it depends on how much of the energy you use from the bricks, or the heat from the bricks, because it might not even, you might use only 50% of the heat, and then it'll only charge it 50% later down over the night. So you always got heat during the day, which is excellent, and they also work overnight. So while they're charging, they still work. So you're still having heat, so it doesn't turn itself off. And obviously in the summertime, you can't really see. There is a switch just there, so you can turn them off. So in the summertime, when you don't need them, just switch them off, and they just switch them back on for winter time. But these are good. They're a good replacement for baseboard heating, because you get the time of day rate, and the time of day is what is going to give you most of the savings of these units. And they come with, you can see down there, they've got little legs, but they are screwed to the wall. They produce no heat on this front panel. You might a little bit on the top where the heat comes through at the top here, I should say. But here it's always cool, even when it's on high. The top will get, it depends on what temperature you have. So this one here in the bedroom, it's a small bedroom. So I think this one's set at 18 degrees, but you can set it to whichever temperature you want, depending on how cold the area that you have these placed in the house. It does get cold down here, so for now this set at 18 because we've still got plus temperatures. So we did try it at 21.5, which is the highest I think it is, and it was unbearable. The heat was just, it was like a sauna, which is great if you really want that heat, and that's just with brick heat, that's not with the emitter. But you can get instant heat if you did need it on the emitter, but that's what's going to cost a lot of money. Yeah, that's really it. They're easy, they're simple to fit. The guys over at Ignite Energy Atlantic, excellent job, can't fault them. Yeah, I'm sure if you Google them, you'll find their details. And yeah, I found that they're the best. You also get a rebate as well from Efficiency Nova Scotia. So these units are, I believe, $1,900 each, and then you have to pay for the panel as well, which does the hot water tank. So it's like a timer which will basically heat the water overnight on the off-peak time as well, which is great. So that's all part of the fitting for these for the ETS unit. So you basically you can run your house mostly on off-peak time, which is great. So on the weekends it's off-peak time as well. Holidays it's off-peak time, so it's 11 cents per watt or kilowatt. And yeah, so you can do all your, if you do your washing, put your dishwasher on at night time, if before you go to bed, if you're up at late, 11 o'clock, stick your dishwasher on then. Cheaper energy. and yeah, it's a good system for heat. And you can also have these in combination with the heat pumps as well. But for us, we've just got these in the basement because all we need down here is heat. They're both 408s, which are the biggest ones. You can get 308s and 208s, and I think there's one below that as well. So the smaller ones, I mean, these were the best deal because the rebate was in total for the 2 units. I think it's $1,600 Canadian you get back. So in total, out of pocket cost is $3,200. So $3,200. That's pretty good for 2 units, and that's installed as well. And obviously the holes, whatever holes they put in, they fix as well. Apart from you, all you have to do is fix the or paint where the holes were, but the holes were fixed, and you can't even notice they were there once the paint's on. For the extra wood, which hasn't been fitted properly yet because I need to give it some paint for the baseboard. You can get that. That cost me $23 Canadian from Kent, and that's quite a long piece, and they do cut it for you. So if you get the dimensions for it, you can have it cut to where you want it. I fit the other parts there, but there's the other parts that need to be painted and fitted, and that's it. So I believe that was $23 for the for the length that I needed, which was pretty cheap. So all in all, $3,200 plus the other little bits you have to do. It's a pretty good deal. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And also, if you enjoyed the content I'm curating, which is everything from things like this and electronic devices, cars, firearms, so a bit of a mixture of everything. But yeah, please subscribe and for more content, because there'll be more content coming down the road. And that's it. So thanks for watching again. Please give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.